Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood.
All right, the team enters through the rift, and they arrive in a world where it is a gorgeous sunny day. The truck is on a straight dirt road that is flanked by rows of beautifully manicured trees. Looking straight ahead of them in the distance, they can make out sorry. Don't run down the stairs before you GM a game. Pro tip to y'all. So straight ahead of them in the distance, they can just make out a building. And on either side of them are idyllic fields edged by quaint stone fences. And if you choose to look in the rearview mirror or just, turn around and look behind you, the road travels straight back into a deep, dark forest.
Huh.
Okay.
Wow!
This is nice.
This is real nice. I like this one.
I'm checking the timer immediately.
3 days.
Okay. All right, so let's not destroy this place in the next 3 days, I guess.
Yeah. That seems like a good idea. It's real nice here.
I mean, anything's better than where we just were.
True.
Anyone else think this place is kind of bougie? It's a little. It's nice.
I mean, at least there's civilization right here.
Yeah, yeah.
There's probably people.
Yeah, bougie people.
What does the building look like?
Do you choose to approach it? Because from here, it's just like a...
I mean, we're in the truck right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tiny brown square.
Okay.
It is far off.
I mean, the real
We
question
should check
is,
that out.
The real question is, are we going to be dealing with rich people or rednecks?
So we're heading towards it?
Guess so.
Because it's... you could try to 3-point turn, but like this...
D's
narrow
driving,
road.
so I guess the question is for D.
All right. So as you approach, you see that it is a large 2-story manor house made of tan stones. You wind your way around a large circular drive that has a beautiful ornate fountain in the middle of it. To either side are lush, beautiful, like manicured gardens and hedges. And you stop right in front of the front door, and out of it comes a man. And he approaches the vehicle, and he is not surprised nor scared in any way.
That's probably a good sign,
I
right?
mean, it's that he doesn't look scared is a good sign, but the fact that he doesn't seem surprised that randos just showed up is maybe not great.
Mm.
It's hard to say. Like it's not a oh we're gonna die, but yeah.
It's curious. Okay. We should
So
probably engage with him.
I mean, you're free to leave the vehicle,
Liz, you're for money. Go talk to the
look at that guy.
Okay. Liz will exit the car.
All right. So as soon as you exit the vehicle, first of all, you noticed that the man who approached you was dressed like a 1700s like footman, like breeches and like a long coat and a powdered wig and like the full 9 yards. And as soon as you step out of the vehicle, you are like instantly changed. You are not wearing the same clothes you were in the vehicle. You are now wearing a Regency era outfit.
What the? Okay.
Detect spooky.
I mean, this entire world is super spooky. I mean, that's why it's only a 3-day limit.
Okay.
So yeah, there's lots of magic just naturally here.
Yeah, but I'm specifically detecting spooky on Liz. Because I am definitely concerned about getting out of the truck now.
I mean, no. I mean, there's kind of a baseline spooky level.
Like, is there a spell acting on her in this moment?
No one's. There's no one person like activating a spell on her. No.
Just the world affected her.
Mm-hmm.
This is. I'm deeply.
Okay.
All right, we're turning
I look
around.
back.
Get back
I
in the
look
car.
down at myself and freak out, and look back at the truck. Like, what the fuck?
When you look at the truck,
Yep.
it does not look like a truck to you. It looks like a carriage, like a horse-drawn carriage.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And everything on the inside is still like the truck. Like you modern day, everything's in there. But when you're outside, it looks like a carriage.
Okay.
And the footman like does a little bow to you and like holds his hand out and is greeting you.
Okay. Hold on. I'm doing a thing.
Okay.
I just need a minute.
Of course.
I duck my head back in the truck.
Okay.
So this happened to me, and you guys are in a.
So is she back in the truck?
I duck my head back in the truck.
Okay, so just your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does anything happen?
I mean, your head is, like it always was.
Yeah.
I assume
And the
that,
rest of you is in
hair
Regency dress.
changed when like the. So like, would anything change back?
Sorry, what was that?
So when I went outside and like got a dress on, I assume like her hair probably changed as well.
Yep.
So putting it back inside the truck, does the hair change?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you were to fully enter the truck, you would revert back
I'm going
to how you previously looked.
I'm going to... Liz, check something for me. I hand you a pistol out of the glove compartment. Just see what happens to it when it gets out of the truck.
I just hold the pistol right outside the
Yeah, like
window.
you could be like within the door. I just
Yeah, I'm like my head is still in the door.
Yeah.
But the pistol is now. Yeah. Is it like a flintlock? No.
Yeah, it's a flintlock. Flintlock revolver.
All right, check to
Okay.
see if the when you feel it, does it feel like the actual kind of gun it is, or does it feel like the flintlock?
I feel it.
It feels like the flintlock.
It feels like the flintlock. This is very strange. Yeah, you are now in a carriage, a horse-drawn carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does the hood of our car from inside the car look like a horse-drawn, like horses are in front of us, or does it look like the front of the truck from inside the truck?
From inside the truck, looks like the front of the truck.
Okay.
You don't see horses or anything.
We should get back in the car and just drive anywhere but here. That seems
Yeah,
like a
we
great
could,
idea.
We probably have enough gushers to live on for like the next 3 days.
I mean, the footman is like, the poor footman thinks you guys are being a little strange, not wanting to get out of the carriage.
You have my full sympathy right now, Gen, because anytime we put this team in a new world, the whole thing is like, we could just stay in the truck.
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
It's an issue.
Have fun with that. Regency camping, let's go.
I'm mostly just concerned about what, like, Amy's concerned because, like, all of her stuff, like her punch daggers, like, clipped to her belt. If she steps out of the truck and no longer has a belt, like, where do her weapons go? This is her.
I mean, you'd have to step out of the truck and find out.
I know, but the problem.
Like, I don't know what to tell you, bud.
I'm just gonna
So,
okay, I'm gonna get out of the truck. I get out of the truck.
All right. You
What
are
hap-
instantly.
What happens to my goddamn daggers on my belt?
Oh, you have a heavier reticule than would be normal.
I have a what?
And a reticule, for those who don't know,
What
is a
reticule?
little drawstring handheld purse.
Of course I do. What am I wearing when I get out of this truck?
Well, I mean, I will let y'all choose the color of your dresses, but Regency dresses are pretty similar in silhouette.
Right. We're talking
Where
about
they're-
Empire waist or
Yep, empire
Yeah.
waist, slim fit, pretty flowing skirt, small sleeves, small bust, hair done up on the head, not a lot of like locks falling down on the shoulders. And a fun thing is that like dresses in the Regency era really could be like most popular was like for colors was white and like other pastel like colors, but you can do anything you want. Like it was not.
There's no way that Amy is not wearing a black dress. It's
Oh yeah, probably with purple, with like a little purple like sash,
deep blue.
deep blue
to match
deep
the
blue
hair.
sash, deep blue, yeah, deep blue headband, yeah. Oh yeah, and a matching like deep blue reticule.
If my hair is up, I'm immediately trying to get my hair down. I have like
It
a
is
bob. It's like it's not long.
Liz's dress is like cream color.
Excellent.
Yes.
I swear this is literally what I went to prom in.
Ooh, that's a choice. Obi hops right out, and he's in a little suit, little pair of breeches. Basically what a Regency man would wear, just smaller.
Seriously? You're all getting out?
Yeah, it's fun.
Pull the carriage
It's like the
round,
Renaissance Fair.
D. Pull the carriage round, D, I guess. You are our driver.
Yes. Yes, I am. Thank God.
My real question is D going to be dressed like the help when she gets out?
We'll find out when she gets out. The footman will turn to Liz and be, Miss Stormwood, we have been expecting you.
Oh, great. They know your name. Awesome.
Stormwood. Oh. Okay.
Good thing that's not fucked up and weird.
And
I am talking
you
into
would
the
be
earpieces if you're curious. That's
I'm literally 5 feet from you. The door is
I don't
open.
think-
The car doors
I don't
are
know
open.
that we have earpieces.
I mean, we
Oh,
have
that's
them.
right.
Oh, yeah. Are our earpieces still there?
Ooh,
don't
no,
think
they're
so.
not.
Okay, never mind then. Good thing that's not fucked up and weird.
And
I
you
am-
are?
Oh, I'm Roger. Ma'am.
Roger, of course.
Yes, of course. Your father is expecting you inside. If you can, I'll have Herbert bring the carriage around for you.
My father.
Your father.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
I'm checking my bag to see if my daggers are in there.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
they just barely fit.
They're not big. Like, they're actually just like the width of like the hand. Like the blade's only like maybe 2 or 3 inches long on them.
Okay, good.
They're push daggers.
Sorry, I'm used to like guitars.
No. These aren't full katars. These are like little
Okay.
push daggers.
Okay, awesome.
It's just that.
But still, reticules at the time were
Yeah.
itty bitty.
Yeah, it's like you can like these are things that, like, when I say that my push dagger, like my daggers like clip to my belt, I mean they clip sideways on my belt, and they are not like just one over the other. Like, they are concealed.
I was thinking like cell phone style.
No, they are like concealed in my belt buckle normally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, no, those would fit easily then.
Yeah. Mostly they're there to be a conduit for psychic flame.
Okay. So Roger the footman is ready to lead you into the house. It seems like you've been expected.
I cautiously go with them.
I mean, the real question is, do I look good? I think that's really my only concern right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody looks amazing
Okay.
and fantastic.
But D hasn't gotten out of the truck yet.
Nope.
D,
Yep.
just bite the bullet.
Just
Like the
park
boat.
and come on out, please, D.
I am parking this thing myself. The last thing we need is someone rifling through our shit.
You can lock it.
Yes, I can, and yes, I will. I pull the car around.
Someone's
Okay.
going to be eating dinner with the servants.
Okay.
You pull the car around to a little area that's out of the way, but you're still by the front door.
Okay. I guess I jump out then.
All right. You jump out. And you are in a beautiful Regency dress.
Oh my fuck.
What's D's dress look like?
Is it
Similar,
denim?
similar to
Is
yours,
it
but
denim?
probably a denim blue. It would not be like denim the material because it's not in that area, I think.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It's funny.
But
Her
it is
dress.
that like exact shade of denim blue for
Yeah.
sure.
Ah, yes, the dress spelled with JRESS.
Yes, this is a thing.
Yeah, great.
Her
I've always
Regency
dreamed of-
dress.
I've always dreamed of a dress like this. and specifically the people wearing it being led to guillotines.
You look great. Don't worry. I'm sure we're not going to be led to a guillotine.
I don't
Right.
want to be led to a guillotine. I want to lead the people wearing these to guillotines.
I mean, maybe there'll be a hot duke.
Wonderful.
I don't know. We're apparently going to meet Liz's dad, which is a shock to
Apparently we're meeting
Liz.
Liz's day. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know.
What was Liz's dad's name again?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Ethan. Okay. Yeah, I have it in my notes somewhere.
I'm surprised I remember it when I was prepping for this. Hey,
I mean,
Wait to meet some bougie parasites. Wonderful.
All right, so Roger the Footman leads you inside the manor house, and you enter into a small little vestibule that opens up into a large grand hall that is flanked on either side by these giant winding staircases that lead to the second floor. And directly in front of you, you can see the glass panes of a conservatory full of plants and sunlight. There are beautiful, like, wooden paneling just all around, oriental carpets covering every inch of the floor. It's real nice. And he leads you into Genjamin, you can do directions. I promise. Well, because, like, on my little map, I could say, like, you turn right, but you guys don't. That means nothing.
I do turn right. No,
But he leads you underneath one of the staircases through a super long and narrow room full of like beautiful paintings on the wall and statuettes on the floor, and beyond that into a grand open space full of light and music and absolutely packed with people in their absolute finest. There's a bunch of them dancing in the middle of the room, and most of them are, dancing or standing by the sides chatting, maybe having a little wine to drink.
Okay.
It is a grand affair, and apparently you've been expected for it.
like, so maybe this is just like a really bad version of the Bridgerton experience.
Maybe.
I just want to find out what happens when we find your supposed father. Like, is this some sort of magical construct built around us, or did you literally just happen to wander in to your counterpart's life?
Yeah, I don't know.
I am genuinely concerned that because then what happens if it is your counterpart's life and she shows up and like we accidentally mistake her for you?
As you're saying this, Liz, it seems like as you're going through the room, people are recognizing you and coming up to you and like saying, "Oh, hello and congratulations! I'm so happy for you." Wishing their well wishes upon you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, dear.
Mm-hmm.
And as
you're gonna get married to some old divorced guy. Widower. Sorry, some old widower with money.
And as you move through, word gets around the ballroom that you finally arrived, and a loud shout rings out from the other end of the room. "Ah, there she is!" and parting through the sea of people comes your dad.
Daddy?
My girl, my gracious girl.
What does Ethan Stormwood look like? Becca, what does Ethan Stormwood look like?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on.
I mean, you can just say middle-aged white guy.
That's what I was gonna say, but
Let's see. Okay, he's a Victor Garber type.
Oh yeah, so definitely Victor Garber. He's played by Victor Garber. Got it.
Oh, we can afford Victor Garber? Okay.
We can afford. Wow, we can afford Victor Garber. Okay.
I mean, clearly the show is shot in Vancouver. It can afford Victor Garber.
Yeah, what is he doing nowadays?
I mean, he's been doing a lot of stuff. I don't know if he's on anything currently.
Da-da-da. Well, maybe Family Law.
Yeah, because I mean, he was on, Family Law. I think it's what he's currently on. So yeah, we can afford Victor Garber.
Yeah. And he is dressed, Regency, but he has military honors on him.
Apparently, Liz is a real Sydney Bristow type. It's a deep cut joke. Not that deep a cut though for Victor Garber.
I mean, that's what I had to Google to to remember his name. Alias cast. Never seen an episode, but I know he was on it.
Gosh.
I've seen every episode of that show.
Of course you have.
I made this game system. Of course I have.
So yeah, he comes over and we can really get started, and he hypes up the orchestra to play even more fervently and louder, and yeah, he gets everyone, and then he looked around. Where is he? Where is he gone? Come here.
I am detecting spooky again in this room, just ever so often, to see if there's like a center point for anything.
Nope.
Okay. I need to know what I have to smash to get us to stop.
And from deep within the crowd,
It's Brent.
It's Brent.
It's fucking Brent.
It's Brent.
Yeah! I think at this point, the moment she sees Brent, I think Amy just starts laughing hysterically, uncontrollably.
Because he's done up in Regency, his coat and his waistcoat, and
having just met a version of Brent, I am just like I think at this point, I think Amy's having a problem standing up because she's laughing so hard.
I mean, some of the other ball goers are looking at you with great concern that you're going into hysterics all of a sudden.
Sir, I'll try to.
You're right, dear. Would you like something to drink?
Oh God, yes.
And someone hands you a glass of Madeira.
Oh God.
and Sir Ethan Stormwood raises up his glass. The band cuts out. Couples you two next to each other. To the happy couple! And a big cheer cries out through the ballroom. And the band strikes back up again.
I'm just gonna walk over to D. I'm going like, if
happy.
If Liz's counterpart in this universe doesn't show up, how much you want to bet she ran off with one of the maids?
I mean, seems likely.
Yeah.
Gonna be real about it.
And
we're gonna have to break a Brent's heart for like the second time in a week.
and
Yeah, that's
Brent,
becoming a thing for us.
I know.
Brent asks Liz to a dance.
I can't think of a reason why not.
All right. All right, so you go off dancing. I would like you to roll me a d10, please.
That's a 9.
Ooh, you dance real good. You don't step on Brent's feet at all.
Obviously.
I mean, I would assume that Liz has danced with a Brent many, many times. At the very least, knowing Liz Stormwood, she was prepping a specific dance for their wedding that had to be done right. Because she was not going to be embarrassed. Like,
No.
she so didn't care about the wedding, but she also was not going to be embarrassed. So if she was going to have to get up
do
and
something, she's gonna do it well.
Right, exactly. She has got this down.
All right. And all right, so Liz is off dancing. Amy has a glass of Madeira. D, I would like you to roll a d10 for me.
Wonderful. I rolled a 2.
Everything's good.
Excellent.
Sorry, getting my thoughts together.
I'm just like, I'm just staring at this glass because I'm like, dessert wine. Just contemplating.
All right, as you're contemplating your wine, something bumps into you from behind. I'd like you to roll a d10.
Okay. 4.
You spill a little bit of wine.
I turn around, shocked and alarmed.
A small...
Maybe a tiny relief that I didn't have to drink the wine.
And you are confronted with a blonde orcish child in Regency dress.
Is it Obi or is it a different blonde orcish child?
Oh, it sure looks like Obi.
I'm assuming I was keeping track of our own Obi though prior to this.
Yes,
So
you were, because you have a thing.
Yeah, so I know this is not my Obi,
Correct.
but it looks like Obi.
It looks like Obi.
Just be more careful, Obadiah. And I'm just going to turn back around.
Terribly sorry. I apologize. Mother says I shouldn't be running, but I just...
And you see he's got like a handful of like little cakes in his arms.
Hey, are those cakes?
Yeah, I was going to say, my instinct was like, I'm going to introduce Obi to Obi.
What? Yes, they are. Who are you? I'm Obadiah. I'm Obadiah too. That's great.
Neither of these
You
children
want to come up to my room to play? Amy, can I go up to his room to play?
We don't
I don't
want
to dance.
Right, but we don't have comms. Why don't I walk you up there so I know where it is?
Okay. Can you show us where it is, Obi? Yeah, come on.
And
Why are neither of you freaked out?
I don't know. It's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, it's very...
Obadiah, where
cool?
are your parents?
Oh, they're over there.
And he points to a corner of the room, and you see an orcish couple over there.
Okay. And so you live here, Obadiah?
I do.
Okay.
My mom wanted to host the engagement ball.
Okay.
Ah.
My room's this one.
And as you were talking, he has led you upstairs and to a door. And he opens, and you can tell it's his room because there are toys scattered everywhere on the floor.
Amy is so torn on what to do right now. Because it's like... Problem is we don't have comms. We don't have our normal safety net. Like...
Yeah. Dee, did you go with her?
Or are you staying with Liz?
Or are you
I'm
staying with Liz?
Liz.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
So Dee, back in the ballroom, you hear from behind you,
Oh, what's a good-looking girl like you doing in a place like this?
Funny you would ask. I was brought here against my will.
as you turn, you see a tall man with a shock of red hair and a face very much like your own.
Oh, fuck this.
What the fuck? What?
It for the record, it's gotta be like the same face because there's not a significant like dimorphism in elves.
No.
So
D has to look this person up and down.
I mean, it's
pretty much just
it's
D without tits, right? I mean,
Okay, deep breath.
yeah, it's a male version of you.
Your name is Dexter, isn't it?
Ah, funny you should ask. You also a bit bored here?
I am bored out of my goddamn mind,
Ah,
actually.
I've got just the thing. A little bit of opium. I'll do the trick.
Oh, thank God.
I am
Okay.
You know I don't know this is happening, but I am so glad that Amy's family is from like Calisorda and not the Midwest like everybody else.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Sounds great, actually.
All right. Come on then. They're playing cards in the next room. Let's go, take some drugs and play some cards. It'll be better than this all frilly stuff.
I'm very confused. Also, wait, I'm allowed to play cards? I'm not questioning it. I'm playing cards.
Go on then.
All right. I'm going to bet that Obi's going to be okay.
Obi and Obi are on the floor, tin soldiers. They are wrapped up in their own little world.
I'm just right now running through my head all the potential possibilities because I don't know that Dee's run into a counterpart. All I know is that Obi's run into a counterpart and Liz has been mistaken for her counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as I know that and both Liz and Obi came from like the same town. Like they're both based out of Chicago in our world. So it's not a huge stretch that like we might end up in a universe where that might happen. So I'm trying to think about what Amy might be freaked out about and what she might not be considering as like a danger or not. So okay. Because there are cosmic horrors that can do things with realities. All right. I'm going to slip downstairs.
Okay.
Because I know that Liz showed up here in the place when Liz Stormwood was expected. And so if Liz Stormwood is going to show up here, she's going to come in the front door.
Correct.
So I'm going to get myself into position to intercept this universe's Liz Stormwood if she shows up.
Okay. You probably seat yourself in the main hall.
Yeah, near the end. Like, someplace where it wouldn't be weird for a guest to be, but, like, away from the party. But near the entrance.
Yeah, no, yeah. In the grand hall, there are chaises and seats that, like, when people are, like, tired of dancing, they can come out here and rest a little bit. So it wouldn't be weird. There are people all over this place. So from your position in the main hall, you can hear the ruckus coming from a room where the cards are being dealt.
Okay.
And D, I would like you to roll me a D10.
Got it. Jesus. I need to get my other dice. I roll a 1.
Ooh.
D's doing bad at cards.
You're doing real bad at cards. You may have lost some money already. You may have, like, someone may be cheating you at cards.
Mostly
speaking
you
of
cheating you of cards.
Did we get is my money then the currency that works in this timeline?
It is. Yep.
Excellent. Finally something good. I may have lost money, but I'm high and I'm gambling. That's pretty good.
Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game, so an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows 2 people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters, and you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.